What's up, guys? It's Sam Talks About Games, and today I'm going to be talking about Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth and why I think it's going to be one of the best games of all time, probably a top 3 game of all time for me, maybe even higher. So, I've been going through the Yakuza series, and due to going through the Yakuza series in such a, only 7 months, I did the whole series. I really remember it fresh, and I love every game in the series, even the lesser games like Yakuza 3 and 4. I had a lot of fun with, and considering Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth review scores came out, it's sitting at a 90 on Metacritic, and the highest Yakuza game prior to this was an 85. I'm assuming this is going to be the best Yakuza game. And Yakuza 0 is my 4th favorite game of all time. So I'm very excited for Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, but the review scores aren't the only thing. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth kind of feels, to me, like a Baldur's Gate of 2024, but for JRPGs. Allow me to explain. Baldur's Gate 3 was packed to the brim with content, and it made developers scoff and say that they can't do that themselves. Only Larian can. Don't expect this from other games. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth is also similarly packed with content. Dondoko Island could be sold separately. It's just a whole Animal Crossing game in Yakuza. The Sujimon. It's literally Pokemon, like going to the Victory Road, going to the gyms. That's also something that they did not have to do. And Kiryu's going to have his quests, and Ichiban is going to have his sub-stories as well. They're both going to have sub-stories. Kiryu's going to have bucket list sub-stories. They didn't need to do all that. They could have just done regular sub-stories like they always do, but they didn't. They are really being ambitious with this game. Honolulu and Infinite Wealth is 3 times the size of any other map in the series. The game's bigger. The game seems bigger, but the game seems also more quality, despite being bigger. And that really excites me. Furthermore, having played all the previous Yakuza games, I have such an attachment to Kiryu as a character. Like a Dragon Gaiden, you guys should play that. It's a very emotional game. You guys should play every Yakuza game if you like RPGs. But Like a Dragon Gaiden really got me emotional, and I think that's only scratching the surface. That's just a small little side game before Infinite Wealth. Infinite Wealth is going to be even more emotional, I think, for Ichiban and Kiryu and everyone involved. Infinite Wealth feels like the Trails into Reverie of the Yakuza series. It feels like it's really trying to tie everything together. Tie Kiryu's story together, wrap that up, give Ichiban a purpose, tie Ichiban in with Kiryu, and a lot of the previous characters like Sayama from Kiwami 2 and Date from the whole series, they're returning, and it's going to be a really emotional journey for me and for Kiryu. Furthermore, like I said, Infinite Wealth just has a wealth of content, and it's launching day 1 bug-free, and that's something that is hard to do nowadays in modern gaming. Modern gaming, due to there being the existence of like updates, modern gaming is allowed to be broken because they could fix it later. Like, look at Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I guarantee you that game needed like 2 more years of work before being done. But no, they need to get their Pokemon generation out every 3 years, always. So Scarlet and Violet dropped, and it's an embarrassment. Cyberpunk 2077. It's an amazing game. I love it. However, when it launched, it was unplayable. That's why Baldur's Gate 3, Tears of the Kingdom, some of the best games of last year dropped and they were bug free. Tears of the Kingdom, you can ultra hand anything together and it just works. I think it's underestimated how much ingenuity from the developers that requires. So, don't sleep on that. And of course, Baldur's Gate 3 is just this massive game that launched without bugs. It's a anomaly in the gaming space. So, I think Infinite Wealth is going to be that type of game as well. I also think that Infinite Wealth is going to allude to the future of Yakuza. I think, Infinite Wealth, given that it's going to wrap up Kiryu's arc, I think it's gonna show what's in the future for Ichiban. Um, and I'm very excited for that to do so. And Infinite Wealth is going to just be fun. It looks very fun to play. It just looks like a blast going through Honolulu with the crazy taxi minigame, destroying pirates on Dodoko Island to build my perfect island with Majima and Kiryu being buddies. Like, it's just so full of content, and I can see Infinite Wealth lasting me easily till this summer. I could keep doing stuff. It's really just, I'm so excited for this game. I'm at the same level of excitement that I was for The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom when that was releasing. This game is truly going to be something special, and I hope that many more people get into the Yakuza series and see what it has to offer, due to the widespread attention that the series is getting due to Infinite Wealth. The only thing that I will say is I think you do have to play the whole series to get to this point because it's one big interconnected series. Like, I would literally say you have to play 0 through 7 and Gaiden to get here. That's what you need to do to get the proper knowledge. Of course, you don't have to play like Judgment or Lost Judgment. Those are separate games. But you do have to play the main series. But it is very, very, very worth it. They're very good games, very underrated games in my opinion. At least by the critics. The fans really love them. But the critics always score them in like the mid 80s when they should be scored higher. But yeah, that's about it. Just wanted to talk about my most anticipated game. Yeah, that's about it. So.